What is up, everyone? This is Panish. Picking a name is hard. And as always, I am Bryce here with,
As always, RJ. What if what
and
if that was my
today,
name? Was as always.
yes, as always, and today, RJ is surprising me with our topic. So I have no idea what we will be talking about.
So,
So let's get to it.
have you heard that Facebook is changing their name
Yes,
to the Meta or Meta? Have you really read into and know what they're doing?
it's because of the metaverse, isn't it? They like
I
wanted to kind of like taking over the world.
I guess, right? But do you
Yeah.
know like what they're like what all it's going to include?
Mm-mm.
That's what I want to talk about today.
Okay.
All right, some of it's pretty cool, some of it's weird, dude. He
Well, Mark Zuckerberg's weird, so
Yes, yeah, definitely. So they
I feel like he's
announced
got
this.
short man syndrome.
Is he short? He looks tall.
When he was in court, he had to sit in a booster seat.
No.
I swear. Google it. Google it right.
That's crazy. Mark, how you spell it? Zog. It's already up there. Uh, Booster
Court.
seat Congress. That
Did it
is
come up?
yes, Bryce.
You didn't know that?
No,
Share it with everybody.
no way.
Share it with everybody.
This is from Business Insider. Hold on. How do I?
Will it mess up our?
I don't know, but this is crazy, dude.
It's too good
He's
not to share.
he legit had to sit on a booster seat, man.
Hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's because he's short, not because like back issues or anything, right?
No.
Wow. I didn't know that. But anyways, so yeah, they I think they did it what yesterday, the day before yesterday?
Mhm.
Something like that. Me and Bryce had something else planned we were gonna do. We'll do it next week. Um, but the but then I saw this and I was like, no, we need to talk about this. Because it's just like a virtual world where you could do pretty much everything socially, you know? Um, they have this thing called Horizon Home where you get these Oculus Quest. Have you seen those yet? All right, so one of my youth had one, and it's really cool. It's this headset's wireless, and you have these like little controllers, and you could like play virtual reality games. But upon logging in, you could go to this thing called Horizon Home, where it's like you design your own home and stuff like that. People could come over and watch movies with you in VR. You could go to like NBA games, concerts, all that stuff virtually. Um, which is I mean that's kind of cool for friends like me and you who live far away, you know. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
let's hang out here. So I'm down with that. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know how a concert would be in VR. I don't You go to concerts a lot, don't you?
I
How
do.
like what would it still be good?
No, I think atmosphere is all about it. As far as like seeing other people and
Yeah, well,
talking
you'd
to
see
them.
their avatars, I guess, but
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't think
gone is
so.
the smell of weed. Gone is the smell of spilled
Exactly.
beer, musty men. Like
Hmm.
that's what makes a concert, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So another one is gaming. They're wanting to develop a lot of things for gaming. Obviously, one is Beat Saber. You ever heard of Beat Saber?
That the
The
game,
lightsaber thing, and it's like
yeah.
Guitar Hero meets lightsabers. I played
Hmm.
that. That's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. But they're wanting to bring GTA, Grand Theft Auto, to VR. I don't, bro. How is that gonna look? That's what. When I read that, I was like, "Nah, we're talking about this because how is that gonna work, man? Are
Dude,
you?
all the like middle school boys go to one spot. You know that's where everybody's gonna be going.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're going to a strip club in VR now? You
Yeah.
know? Like are you just gonna straight up shoot hookers in VR? Like snipe civilians from the top tower in VR?
Imagine hearing your kid in the room saying like they walk in, they're in the room, you don't know what's going on, but they're saying all this stuff like shooting hookers. Like
Yeah,
as a
right.
parent, what do you do? Like you'd go up and
I
question them, right?
I was like, I've always been iffy of Grand Theft Auto games,
Same,
but then putting it in VR is like another thing, dude.
dude.
Like,
Yeah,
it has a mature rating, but it's gonna have to be like an X rating or something like that because the stuff you're gonna be able to do, like sexually with violence, with
yeah.
it would be cool to like
That's
fly
like practicing.
helicopters, stuff like that in VR, you know? But yeah, yeah. I mean, doing drugs and stuff like in
You
VR, you
do.
know?
You just lean over with
Yeah, how do you drink in VR?
yeah.
Like that's oh man. This is I don't know. I don't know. Do you play GTA?
I haven't played. I played the very first one on PlayStation, like the original PlayStation.
Yeah. I like the open world of it. I
This one
haven't
was like
played
a top view. It
yeah.
was it was awful.
GTA 1. It was just Grand Theft Auto then.
Yeah.
They're also bringing fitness to it. To where they're trying to replace your old gym routine with like VR exercises. And all this is done through your headpiece, like your Quest VR headset. And they're gonna like launch new accessories with it, like
And this
sweat
is all tied
resistant.
to Facebook or Meta.
So it's all tied to Meta, but you don't have to put your Facebook information in on everything, I think. But this is all part of Meta, and which I think Facebook is not like wanting to own it. I think they're just wanting to pioneer the metaverse, but they're just calling themselves Meta. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. You know, like Google doesn't own the internet, but you think of Google when you think of the internet, I guess. Um, but they're just really starting it, but they're not owning it. Um, but yeah, they're bringing like some trying to bring some fitness into it with some different, I guess, like barbells that work in VR, squat racks that work in VR, a boxing mode. There's one game
So
called
do you
Player
feel the weights?
22. Yeah, I guess. I don't know how that
How?
would work. You would, I guess the bar would be the sensor. No, I don't know, dude. I don't know how that would work.
You basically just need your own
You have your yeah, you
stick.
would have your own equipment. Just I guess the glasses take you somewhere else. Maybe if you want to work out on Venice Beach or
I
something.
don't know.
Um, they have a game called Player 22, which kind of helps. It says a lot of pro athletes use it to train, but I don't know. But it's like it does like your reaction time,
Hmm.
stuff like that, which I can see is pretty cool. All right, so it says that this is going to be the future of work as well, which I
Would it
could
be
see
for us
could
though?
I think creatively it could be.
Mm.
Um, if like for me, I know like going in creative meetings or something like that, being able to have the staff on with everybody having in a VR room, I could just throw my designs up and you could view it large scale versus me having to pass my iPad around the table of our next graphic or something like that or whatever, you know. Now non creative wise, I don't see how this would replace just a conference call. You
Hmm.
know, if you're not showing graphics or anything, what's the point?
Yeah.
I don't know. This would be cool to be like at youth conferences, um, stuff
Be a
like
lot
that.
cheaper.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You know, so um, they said that they'll able like with the business side of it, you will not log into your Facebook for it. You'll have your own business account, so that way they're trying to like be like, hey, we're protecting your privacy, but
Mm.
they're in a lot of hot water right now because I don't think they were protecting our privacy.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So there's this one thing where you could like learn piano. It's kind of like virtual or
What?
augmented reality. So there's a difference between virtual reality and augmented reality, right?
Yeah. Well,
So like
explain.
like has you like with the piano thing, you could see the keyboard through your headset, but then it overlays special lights or something like that on top of it, so it mixes the VR and the real world, so it's like augmented. Think of Pokemon Go when you were able to view your Pokemon in the real world. That's
Oh yeah,
augmented reality.
yeah. Okay.
So they're able to do that with like you could do that to like learn the keyboard or the piano, learn the guitar, stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool, you
Oh
know.
yeah.
I think that would be something that I could get behind educationally. How kids could use this in the classroom. Maybe with counting, with I don't know how else they could. I don't if
I
you're
guess like
sick.
experiments for science. Yeah. Oh well,
Yeah,
yeah.
experiments for science. Yeah, art class, you could
Yeah.
help, do some art, designing their own games, stuff like that. I'm just trying to think, like world history. There you go. Like if people could
Travel back
upload,
in time.
yeah, seriously, dude. Like I would be all about that. Like if
Hmm.
people could upload a digital replica of like Napoleon or something like that and see what that looked like, or what it would look like to walk through the Ming Dynasty, like that would be cool, like
Yeah.
I'd be behind that. But so what I'm afraid of, and I don't want to sound like a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, but this stuff seems cool.
Yeah.
But are they trying to take over everything? Like
That's what it feels like. I mean, it the whole thing's metaverse. I mean,
yeah,
I
it's
just
just
don't know if I
not.
can get behind it. I really don't.
Yeah,
I like
it's weird.
people not knowing who I am.
Yeah, and I'm in between. Like, I'm typically not your conspiracy theorist guy. Like, I don't. People are like the government's listening to everything you say. I'm like, okay, I don't. I don't say a lot of things they want to hear. Like, I don't care. Like, it's just I don't. I just don't care that much.
Yeah.
But it is kind of weird. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like too much control could be a bad thing, and I think that's
Dude,
what
that's like the
Facebook is.
thing is like it really hit me like the purchase I just made.
Hmm.
After I made it, every social media app, everything I go on, there's an ad for something.
Advertising for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even like it was because I was at that location.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I could just
Stupid.
mention something. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, I really need this. And then I log, and Facebook's the worst about it. Go on Facebook and there's
Yeah.
an ad for it. You know? Like it's crazy.
Hmm.
I mean any website you could see how
Yeah, that's
I
why
don't
I'm
know.
like, I don't want someone to see my phone now because of that purchase. Not that it was anything bad, but it's just gonna be surprised.
It's adult things, it's whatever. But
It's gonna be a
anyways,
surprise. Mhm.
it's gonna be a surprise. Y'all see in a couple weeks. All 60 y'all who watch us, um,
Yep.
or not even watch us, listen to us. I don't know who even watches us.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually it's just me and you watch it on YouTube and like it. So
Yeah, so I don't know. Caitlin, she's out there. She
mhm.
she watches sometimes, but not I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's my thoughts, man. It's a little bit weird. I don't really. I could get behind some of it, but some of it I just think that they I don't know are taking
Yeah.
over, and I'm not
Yeah,
comfortable with it.
I'm not either.
I don't know. Anyways, well, next week come back. Hopefully we'll be recording. Sorry we missed a week, but you know how it is. That's how we do it. But next week hopefully we'll come back and have something else for y'all. Um, Anything else you need to say, Bryce?
I'm
Okay.
good. Let's go.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you. Okay. Bye bye. This turned weird,
Yeah.
but this is how we're ending.